Is this new food product an abomination on the ramen aisle? Well, let's find out. So, apparently, General Mills is trying to get into the ramen aisle, and they don't want to create a new ramen brand. They want to expand current brands of Old El Paso and Totino's Pizza. So, yes, they are introducing ramens that will be coming in Old El Paso flavors like fajita and beef birria. And they're also going to basically launch some pizza ramens. And so far, they will have cheese pizza and buffalo style chicken pizza ramen. Okay. Now, this really gets me because the pictures of these new products, it's not even the traditional thin ramen noodles that you think of. It looks similar to like the fettuccine noodles that you would
Uh-huh.
see on like a Nor pasta side. So they are basically going cup of noodles with Old El Paso and Totino's flavors. Okay. So I'm already like, I don't like this. I don't like
Yes, this sounds awful. Like,
it.
all
Does.
right, maybe not awful, but like, I'm not above like a fusion situation, but like, I don't know, man. Is it going to be done well or is it just going to be cheap?
Now, the ramen food aisle has been known for its wackadoodle flavors. Like, we have tried the top ramen that came in s'mores flavor. Spoiler alert, you poured water in it and it looked like chocolate milk and it smelled similar to hot cocoa. It was odd. Okay. The other one we tried was the everything bagel ramens, and the
Mhm.
flavor was there. The texture, just picture like ramen noodles with big chunks of sand
I don't like
and
it.
like sesame seeds. It was so not, I couldn't get over it.
I don't want it.
Even closing my eyes, just the texture was awful.
Having like flashbacks.
Yeah. But apparently, ramen is big business. Okay. Your number one player in the ramen aisle is actually Nissan Foods. They are top ramen, cup of noodles, bowl of noodles. Basically, most instant ramen you see on that aisle, it probably goes back and is made by Nissan Foods. But here's the kicker: the ramen noodles market as of 2023 was worth $58 billion. By 2033, they're expecting it to hit $94 billion. Now, think about a 40-cent pack of ramens, how much you have to sell to hit $94 billion. Totally a volume game here.
Well, no. So, like, I'm kind of wondering, is this including like restaurants as well? Because there's just restaurants that do ramen. Because
That is a good point.
if we go, our favorite ramen place, if we go and we get all three of us get ramen. However, their kids' meal is absurd. It's like a dinner for her that night and lunch for the next day. It's like I'm I'm
Cool.
I'm gonna recap it because it's so worth it. It's a bowl of ramen, a small little bowl of fried rice, Korean fried chicken, French fries, a little side salad, a lollipop, and an ice cream. And it's like $12. And
That's like a seven-course meal for a kid.
I know. And so it's the fried rice is
And
for
you get
lunch for
seven
her.
bucks.
Yes. Well, it's like I think it's like 12. It used to be like 10. Now it's 12. Whatever. She's preteening now, so like she eats it, which is wild. But we'll spend like $60 to go out and eat ramen and they have the cool sodas and like the ramens, which are the Japanese soda that have the little glass ball go clink, whatever. It's a whole thing. But like I can see why ramen is that big of a share, and then the really good grocery store ramen is not cheap.
No, because I don't mind the top ramen. I actually, whenever I have like a cold or a flu,
Yeah.
I actually like I think it's creamy chicken.
Mhm.
It's kind of like chicken noodle soup, but I don't know why. I add hot sauce. It clears up my sinuses. It's a comfort food kind of
Yeah.
thing, you know?
Yeah. Fair.
But if I'm in the mood for good ramen, I'm getting the one where it actually has like dehydrated vegetables in it. I mean, has a whole lot more stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But there's always ramen at my house somewhere. It's always a good lunch or a snack or whatever.
Me too.
But I did find this interesting. So, part of the reason why ramen noodles are so popular with Gen Z and other younger consumers is because they add gourmet ingredients
Yeah.
to simple ramen. We're talking about like Kewpie mayo, even dumplings. This is all stuff that's kind of like rubbing elbows with the ramen. And there's so many a lot of people make ramen at home now because you just make like a really good broth, you add noodles, and then you do like, a hard boiled egg. You can, it's a big thing. So I can see why General Mills wants to get into this aisle. And I can also see why they want to keep those names of Old El Paso and Totino's because they're easily recognizable by consumers. Whereas if they came out with, GM, noodles, they would then have to educate the public that this is, a whole new product and who makes it and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
then they'd also have to pay for a new logo, all like the truly advertising there.
Right.
So it is smart business, but at first thought, I am like, I don't think I want pizza ramens. I don't think I want taco ramens. But
Yeah. Well, okay. I don't mind a good fusion. Like I
yeah,
really enjoy birria, and birria is really pretty versatile. Like it's a delicious meat but it's best with gooey cheese. That's all I'm gonna say. I will leave the. I
so
could
then
get
would
on
you
a
add
whole.
cheese to your ramen? Because I don't necessarily know
Oh
that cheese
no,
and ramen are a
mm-mm.
combo I always think of.
No, thank you. But I made I made ramen on Sunday, and it wasn't complicated. I do like a chicken soy broth, super easy with better than bouillon because lazy. And then like stuff I keep ginger in my freezer so I don't have to actually get fresh ginger all the time. I cut it up, freeze it, be done. And I made with pulled pork. We had smoked a pork butt like on Friday, had regular barbecue type of stuff on Saturday, and then Sunday I made ramen with it. And so it's kind of a mixture of things, but it's still got that like smoky barbecue flavor, but also like some Asian flair to it. So I don't mind a fusion, but it's still got to be good. And like
Yeah.
this doesn't fall into the category of I'm going to put my gut at risk for this weird meat tasting thing because again, we've learned I'm a little bougie, and that I have a favorite grocery store ramen brand called Mike's Mighty Good, and it is fire.
Is it mighty good?
It is so mighty good. They have a fried chicken garlic ramen, and it's got like actual pieces of like
Fried chicken garlic?
yes,
That's
it's
okay.
the flavor of fried chicken in a broth, but there's no like
But
chunks of
it's
fried
not
chicken.
crunchy. See, that would
Correct.
throw me off. I need my fried chicken to be crunchy.
There's no actual like chicken chunks in it. It's like dehydrated shreds, I
I
think.
think that's false advertising.
It tastes like it. Leave me alone.
Does it
It's
have an
delicious.
asterisk next to fried chicken so that way the regular consumer is not like suspicious of why there is not actually floating chunks of fried chicken in my I'm just curious. I
I
can't help it. I am now stuck forever in class action lawsuit land. So every time I read a product description, I'm like, how accurate is that?
it doesn't say contains fried chicken, so at least there's that. It says fried chicken flavor.
Well, at least
Flavor.
as long as it says flavor, because pistachio folks get crazy if it doesn't say pistachio flavor and it doesn't include real pistachios.
I'm
Now,
going to
I
mail
guess
you some ramen. I'm going to mail you some ramen, and you're going to eat it and
I'm
be forever
down. I'm
changed.
down. Now, it doesn't say what the expected price point of these, and these are very much, they look like the cup of noodles,
Yeah.
where you just pour water in them kind of thing.
Right.
Now, I'm going to say if these cup of noodles are like $1.29 or less, I would probably try one, maybe have one like as a backup lunch plan.
Yeah.
But if they're more expensive than $1.29, I feel like people will try it for the novelty, just like they try wackadoodle new cereals,
Yeah.
just because it's like I gotta try. It's the fear of missing out.
Yeah.
But if it's not good tasting, it's too expensive. I think this will flop.
I think they had a missed opportunity with Progresso.
Mm. because they were
I,
already known for soup. And it was kind of, just moving a couple feet instead of like trying to break into an aisle.
yeah, like you literally could have done a self-contained ramen. Like, how is that different than soup? You're just changing the flavor profiles. So,
That's a
like,
great idea.
that was a missed opportunity. Like, I've got, like, here I am just handing, and I think they actually have an Asian brand. Hold up. It's called Wan Chai Fairy.
Okay. Okay.
They had an Asian.
So,
Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
So let us know down below. Would you try Old El Paso or Totino's ramen? Or is this a kick in the face to all ramen lovers everywhere? Let us know down below.